Jason here.
I think Logan got trucked by the fans who rushed the field. That's why I got the hell out of there real quick. I wasn't trying to get my camera broken, so I was interviewing Jordan, and the SID said some language that we cannot say on air about how we need to get Jordan out of here, and then we see the massive fans. So
yeah,
I think Logan got trucked by some of the fans there.
It got uncomfortable really quick. Being on the sideline, like I was just like, yeah, I'm getting claustrophobic, so let me get out of here.
Yes, and for those who want to knock our fans for rushing the field, get over it. It's the first time we beat Florida in Tallahassee since 2016. First time we beat them since 2017. Get over it. Our students were drunk. They rushed the field. Let them have their moment.
Well,
so people are knocking that because Florida's not a good football team.
On paper, you're looking at on paper, it's why are you rushing against a 6-5 Florida team? I think was more of the knock against that. But when you understand where Florida State was coming from, this is a Florida State team that has not had a winning season since 2017. This is a Florida State team that hasn't beaten Florida since 2017. This is a Florida State team that hasn't beaten Florida and Miami in the same season since 2016. This is a Florida State team that just over one calendar year ago had the worst loss in program history. And then you're now talking about a team that after that, before we knew what was going to happen the next day, you're talking about a Florida State team that had a shot at the Orange Bowl, a Florida State team that has a shot at 10 wins. So I think for all of that, that's the frustration of students who, if you're a senior at Florida State this season, this is your first time you're going to get a winning season. So, yeah, let them have their moment.
Bigger than 2016, if you're a freshman in college right now, you were in 6th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Or you were 7th grade, excuse me, the last time that Florida State's been able to do this. 2013, you were in elementary school since the last time you've seen this thing. So people are talking about, like I had somebody text me, that's not the standard. I'm like, these kids don't know what the standard is. Like, I could talk about it, but I played almost 17 years ago was my last game. Like, that was a long time ago. I have a grown-ass daughter. I have, my son was 9. He was a baby. I was rocking him while watching the Miami game during that 2013 magical season. Killing my baby boy wasn't even a thought. So, I mean, it's just a lot of stuff that comes into it. But I'll let people know as a booster, which I encourage all FSU fans to be a booster. That's why I tell people all the time. I talk trash not just because I was a guy who played it. I talk trash like my grandmama. I will give you money and I will support you. But I'm going to talk my trash if I'm giving you the money and you're not doing what I need you to do. Because I'm going to continue to do it. They sent us an email earlier in the week saying that, last game of the season, you can go take pictures on the field. The police were already ready for this.
Yeah.
This wasn't a spontaneous, let's just storm the field for Florida. This was I got to tell somebody, it would have got weird because there'd have been a bunch of people on the field after the game, even if Florida won. So, that would have been even harder to explain. I'm just glad they made sure they did what they were supposed to do.
And let's give the fans a lot of credit. You're talking about this is the first time Florida State and Florida have played the regular season on a Friday, on a non-Saturday, since 1979. The fans were there. The students were there. The students came back. I drove up on Thanksgiving night, and I saw plenty of fans, both Florida fans and Florida State fans, coming up from South Florida. This felt like one of the old Florida State-Florida games in the sense of the fans there. There were a lot of Florida fans there in that stadium. So I don't want to say the rivalry is completely back, but with the way this game is played, with Florida State getting a win, I think it's pretty close to that.